On May 2nd, 2015, I had to say a temporary goodbye to Kelvin Piggy Banks, my high school teammate and friend of 39 years. Colon cancer was the cause of him exiting this life. While at his celebration of life ceremony, because of what I was experiencing at the ceremony, caused me to have an inspired epiphany that changed my life. Some unseen services were revealed to me that are needed but are not being provided by the funeral homes. The funeral services that are unseen could comfort the family, make a negative experience seem not so negative, add value to the celebration of life, and create social and financial value for the funeral service industry. Kelvin Piggy Banks was my friend, and he will live on through my story as I tell of what I experienced at his ceremony that led me to have the inspired, life-changing epiphany. Piggy and I met one Wednesday afternoon in the fall of 1973 on a football field at his school. We were in the 8th grade. He played for the B.C. Elmore Middle School Tigers, and I played for the Northwood Middle School Lumberjacks. John Cassie had just scored a rushing touchdown, which meant that we had to kick the ball off to this kid that we had heard so much about. Being in the 8th grade, most of us on the team that were not linemen did not weigh 100 pounds wearing our uniform. So when we kicked the ball off, we found out that what our coach had told us was true. And I began a friendship that would last for 39 years. We were told that this kid weighed between 100 to 150 pounds without his uniform on. He was chunky and possessed the strength of two of us put together. What we were not told was that this kid was just as fast as he was strong. While the ball was in the air, we heard some of the players say, "Let Piggy catch the ball." We should have taken that as a warning, because when Kelvin Piggy Banks caught the ball and started running, the experience of lifelong laughter began. The ball was kicked to the 20-yard line. Piggy Banks caught the ball and went through a few of my teammates around about his team's 30-yard line. After being blocked on the right side of the field, by the time I made it to the other side of the field to start my ride on Piggy's back, he was at about the 50-yard line. Two of my teammates made room for me to get comfortable for the next 30 yards. Some of my other teammates could only watch. They could not catch up because Piggy did not slow down. Kelvin Piggy Banks was just as fast and strong as an 8th grader. Yes, Kelvin Piggy Banks was just that fast and strong as an 8th grader. When we got to our 20-yard line, somebody got caught up in Piggy's legs. He stumbled and fell. It was ruled as a tackle, but I called it God being merciful. When Piggy Banks was on the field, it did not matter if he ran the ball or if he was stopping one of us from running the ball. He was just like money in the bank. We were told that the best player on their team was a kid they called Headhunter. His name was Malcolm Craig Wilson, and he played like he was hunting for heads. We won the game 18-6. The next year in the fall of 1976, we all went to Forestbrook Senior High, where we all met again. But this time we were sitting in the classroom looking forward to our first day of football practice as freshmen. All of us were talking about the middle school that we played for, and then the chunkiest one of all started talking about what happened when he played against our school. He looked at me and started laughing. He remembered my face. He also remembered the look on my face when he stumbled and fell. Piggy started a laughter that would last for 39 years when he realized that I was the one who got caught up in his legs while he was running. I laughed because he had to miss a few plays due to a male type of growing injury. I had to miss the rest of the game because of a headache that was caused by the legs of Kelvin Piggy Banks as I was falling to the ground. Death is a negative experience for family and friends. I am a minister, licensed and ordained, of more than 20 years. I have presided over a few homegoing celebrations, including the deposit of the body. I had my epiphany while I was standing outside during the service, talking with me and Piggy's friend and classmate Donald Putt Mayo. I will mention some of the commonly seen things that I and quite a few others experienced. Not being given a program because they ran out, not being allowed to stay in the church and see the service because there was not enough room, not being able to see the service while I was standing outside because there were no screens to view, not being able to hear the service because there were no audio being broadcasted. I know of a three-step service that will solve all of the visually unseen and seen issues that I did not mention. This three-step could add value to the family, the celebration, and the funeral service providers. Again, from what I have experienced in life about death is that it is a definite negative experience for both family and friends. Thanks to my friend Kelvin Piggy Banks, what I saw and what I am introducing to the funeral service industry would make a negative experience seem not so negative.